Sometimes an article comes out and it catches my eye with the title. This one caught my eye because it says Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto are still selling very well. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 are selling very, very well. It doesn't surprise me. Both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 continue to sell incredibly well years after the release. Like I said in yesterday's video, there's games that are in the top 10 that were released more than 2 years ago. There's very few games in the top 10 that were released last year. There's very few games in the top 10 that were released within the last 4 or 5 years. And that to me is very telling of where the gaming market is. Let's keep going. While both games have been on the market for years, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto from Rockstar Games are selling extremely well. Rockstar Games has produced some of the most acclaimed open-world games of all time through the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption franchises. And the latest entry of both best exemplified the studio's success and reputation for quality in the eyes of many gamers. What's insane is how many Grand Theft Auto games there are. And there's only been 2, technically a third, Red Dead Redemption game. And what's funny is Red Dead Revolver, I mean, it's similar but doesn't fall in the same line as Red Dead Redemption. I mean, it shares the same name and that's about it. And I know it was made by a different developer. Grand Theft Auto, numerous titles. You're talking Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, was it London? And then you got into the open world where it's Grand Theft Auto 3D open world. Let me rephrase that. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, 4, GTA 5, Chinatown Wars, like the Vice City stories, Liberty City stories. I'm sure I'm missing more Grand Theft Autos. But all seriousness, I love how Rockstar took the formula they had for Grand Theft Auto and crafted it into a Western. And let me tell you, growing up with around my dad, we watched a lot of Westerns. And Dad, I'm going to just throw that out there. Clint Eastwood's better than the Duke. And if you guys, for you younger guys out there, the Duke's John Wayne, by the way. Let's continue. Grand Theft Auto 5 was released in 2013 and put players in the role of 3 aspiring criminals in the vast open world chaotic city of Los Santos. That's another thing that Grand Theft Auto did, that the Grand Theft Auto 5 did, compared to the other Grand Theft Autos, is there's just so much content to do. You have 3 stories that you're telling, not just one. It was already a blockbuster at launch, but after several re-releases across multiple platforms and release of the massively popular online multiplayer component, Grand Theft Auto 5 has gone down in history as one of the highest-selling pieces of entertainment media of all time. Meanwhile, 2018's Red Dead Redemption 2 saw players explore the untamed West through the eyes of the outlaw Arthur Morgan and would also become highly regarded and commercially successful. Okay. It's been nearly 12 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 first launched and almost 7 since Red Dead Redemption 2. With that being said, I genuinely wonder how, with the re-releases, like I said earlier in the article, on the different consoles, how many people have gone out and bought it multiple times? I mean, I bought it on the Xbox 360. Like, that's hard to believe that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out initially on the Xbox 360 and then went to the Xbox One and then to the PC and then the Xbox Series X as PlayStation 5. I'll be all serious. Like, I think I've bought Grand Theft Auto 5 3 times. Now, granted, the first time I did pay full price and the other 2 times, I waited until it dropped to like less than $20. Like, there's a lot of times you can catch Grand Theft Auto 5. Where's my brain? It's been a long day. Sorry. Grand Theft Auto 5 for less than $20, even less than $15. Where on the other hand, Red Dead Redemption 2, which hasn't been out as long, came out for the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and then they've had, of course, the Xbox Series X, S, and the PlayStation 5 ports of Red Dead Redemption. And of course, it's been brought over to the PC as well. They've been successful. And I will say, even on the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. That game is beautiful. Anyways, but both open world titles are still selling extremely well. PlayStation recently posted its monthly download charts from December 2024. GTA 5 ranked as the third highest selling title for the PlayStation 5 in both the US and Canada and Europe. Wow. It also ranked fifth for the PlayStation 4 in both regions. Meanwhile, Red Dead Redemption 2 was the highest selling PlayStation 4 game in the United States and claimed second in the EU, only behind EA Sports FC, which does that surprise me? Kinda, sports games are great, but you get like maybe 1 year out of it and then you're done. Anyways, according to the recently revealed European 2024 GSD figures reported on by VGC, Grand Theft Auto 5 was the fourth highest selling title of the past year, up from fifth place in 2023, while Red Dead Redemption 2 ranked seventh place in the same region, again rising one spot from the previous year. Overall, Rockstar's parent company Take-Two recently stated that Grand Theft Auto 5 has officially reached 205 million sales, which is very impressive. The continued success of both of these older titles speak volume about the staying power of Rockstar Games. We're going to end the article right there. You know why? Because we're going to go full screen, and I'm going to put my thoughts in there because it's not just the staying power of Rockstar Games. That speaks volumes about great storytelling, about well-polished games, well-thought-out games, well-flushed-out games. Instead of we'll release it and we'll patch it until it works. I think that genuinely Rockstar is probably the last gaming company out there that does well thought out, well flushed out games multiple times. Granted, it's been 12 years since GTA 5 was released. It's been 7 since Red Dead Redemption 2. But if you do the math, that's about right. Because I guarantee you, they took people from Grand Theft Auto 5, put them over on Red Dead Redemption 2, left a team that, to work on GTA Online, Red Dead Redemption 2 finished. They took those people, some of those people, moved them over to GTA 6, and they're just going to keep moving. If it takes 7, 8 years for a game to come out, I'm cool with it. If it takes 5 to 6 years for them to even announce the game, I'm cool with it. Because I feel a lot of the times games get announced way too soon, and it builds up the hype, and then there's a letdown. Skull and Bones, I'm looking at you. Initially, when Skull and Bones was announced, I was kind of excited for it because I was a massive fan of, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Just for 10 years to go by, Skull and Bones comes out, and it is dog shit. Publishers need to understand that, you should release a quality product. Be proud of what you're putting out there. And people are going to come to it. And guess what? Your profits are going to show instead of trying to pedal and push the same garbage and have people like me, talking heads on the internet, come in and put their 2 cents in, even though it does give me something to talk about every day. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to have a great, wonderful rest of your day. Mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit does help out immensely. Also, we did set up a merch store. Y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Bye.